Hello, my name is Kyle, and today I'm going to be telling you a little bit about someone who inspires me. This man has been a bull rider. He served in the U.S. military. He's been a vice president of an insurance company. He has held political office, and he's done many other things for the state of Texas and Washington County as well. This man is my grandfather, Donald Arens. Now, to truly understand how amazing he really is, you kind of have to understand where he comes from. He came from Brenham, Texas. He was born and raised Brenham, Texas. He had a family-owned farm that he worked on full-time, all the time. They also had a meat market in town that he spent a lot of time at as well. He worked his butt off all the way up through high school, and his family had enough to make it by, but they weren't wealthy by any means. So unfortunately, after high school, he didn't have enough money, didn't have the means to go to college. So first thing he did was started bull riding. He loved bull riding, and from what I hear, he was very good at it. So he did that for a couple years. He rode at a lot of different rodeos and fairs and things, and was very good at that. The next thing he did was enlisted in the National Guard and was activated due to the Berlin crisis, and was out of Texas for a couple of years on duty there as well. When he came back, he got a job with Germania Insurance Company. Now, since he didn't have that kind of education, and he didn't have any previous work experience, he started off as a bookkeeper for the insurance company, and over the next 30 years of his life, worked all the way up from the bookkeeper to the vice president of the company. He was very well liked by everyone, and he worked extremely hard to get where he was. Towards the end of his time working there, he started to get very involved with a lot of the local fairs, Washington County Fair, to be specific. He became a part of the board of directors there, and a couple years later was nominated, I guess, president of that as well. A few years later, he became a part of the board of directors for the Texas Association of Fairs and Events, so it's a whole statewide organization. And a few years later was nominated president of that as well. So he's done just an amazing amount of things. He won Washington County Man of the Year once. He was inducted into the Texas Association of Fairs and Events Hall of Fame as well. So he's done a lot of stuff. A few years later, he ran for Washington County Commissioner and was elected for that as well. So he held political office for a couple years there as well. So he's done an amazing amount of things. You can kind of tell just by it's easy to understand why he's been such an inspiration to me, just looking at all the different things that he's accomplished. But to be honest, it's not just the things that he's accomplished that have made him a huge inspiration to me. It's the way that he does it. Everything he does with an open heart. He's very, very courteous, very generous man. He does everything to help everyone else. It's not for any kind of personal recognition or money or anything like that. Really, everything he does is to make the world a better place. And he really does it with a big smile on his face, and he's always very, very happy to make people's lives better. So that's kind of the way that he inspires me, is just being an unbelievably compassionate person, and also his work ethic. He's worked his butt off from the time that he was born, really, and still right now at 80 years old, he still hasn't slowed down. He's still working on a bunch of stuff at all times to make the world a better place. Now, the way that I kind of go about trying to honor him is to do the same thing that he has, is to make the most out of every opportunity that I've had. Try to do everything with a smile on my face, and try to put everything I have into every opportunity that I get. With all the things that my grandfather has accomplished, there's no arguing that he's had a very successful life. But I believe if you ask him, it wouldn't be the things that he's accomplished that has made his life successful. It's been the way that he goes about it. His kind nature and his desire to help others has been what's made him so successful and so well loved. And I aspire to be even close to the man that he is as I grow older. Thank you.